Hey guys, Luke from the Dark Future. Today I am going to do my Gen Con 2019 haul. I'm not really going to give too much about my impressions about Gen Con. I'm going to do that in a separate video. I'll probably upload that one tomorrow. Today I just strictly want to go over what I picked up. I'll talk a little bit about the booth and stuff. Keep in mind, like when I was there, it was super crowded and just way too many people. But so finding booths was pretty hard, even if you had the map and you knew exactly where you needed to go. It was extremely hard to find out where you were going to go. So it was pretty hard to find a lot of stuff that I was going to buy. I didn't buy because I just simply could not find their booths. So one of the easiest ones for me to find was the Lamentations of the Flame Princess booth. It's kind of an OSR D&D game. It's kind of on the grim dark side, so like if you're squeamish, I wouldn't pick it up. But when I went to their booth, I got they had a deal. If you bought 4 books, you got the 5th one free, and then they also gave you a free rule book. So I bought the Punchline, and then I got I don't really know anything about this one other than like it looks really messed up, and I thought it looked kind of cool. And then I got Deathfrost Doom. This is the 10th anniversary edition. It's got like a really cool, like kind of like velvet cover. It's really cool. It's one of the best, probably, or the best adventure for Lamentations of the Flame Princess. It's pretty renowned. And then Lamentations of the Flame Princess doesn't have like a bestiary. You kind of just create things as you go. It's kind of like a Lovecraftian type game. So their bestiary is kind of this thing that's called the Random Esoteric Creature Generator. And so you can make all kinds of crazy, messed up creatures with this, monsters. It's pretty cool. That's why I picked it up. I had the PDF. I never had the physical edition, so I figured pick it up on there. I won't get into this too much, but I saw the title and I had to get it. Zach has nothing to do with this book. I won't get into it too much, but there's this guy in the OSR. His name is Zach S. He did an oopsie. Well, I don't know too much about the situation. I just know it was messed up. So, and the other one I got was the Obscene Serpent Religion 2. I probably shouldn't show that cover, but I've seen the first one. I like the first one, so I picked up the next one. And then, as I said, I got the free rule book. That just came free. I already had one, so I actually brought it with me, and I had James sign it for me. He just put "Stay Weird." So I like that quite a bit. And after I went to the Lamentations of the Flame Princess, I was walking all over the place. It took me a while before I bought anything else. And this is the only game that I actually demoed when I was there. It's called Folklore the Affliction. There we go. Folklore the Affliction. It's kind of a minis game. I don't know a whole lot about it. It just looked really cool. You're kind of like a witch hunter, and it's a campaign game, so you kind of level up, you gain hit points, all that kind of stuff. I thought it looked pretty cool, so I picked it up. Like I said, it's the only game I actually demoed, because everywhere around the convention on the hall, they've got these tables that are probably about chest high, and there's people just standing around waiting for you to walk up and demo the game. And I'm kind of standoffish about that stuff. But when I saw this game, like they had a little display case with all the minis, and I thought that was cool. So I just went up and talked to those guys. And then after that, I went to Tuesday Night Games, because I've had this game that I've been interested in playing for a long time. It's called Mothership, sci-fi horror. It won gold for best RPG from the Ennies this year, so I really wanted to pick it. I've been kind of looking into picking it up for a while, and I was at the convention, so I was like, why not? And then I got a bundle. I was just going to get Mothership and this, Dead Planet, but they had a bundle, so I bought the whole bundle, but Dead Planet got silver, I think, for like best adventure or something like that from the Ennies. So, and then it came with a pound of flesh. I haven't really looked into this stuff too much, so I don't know too much about all this other stuff. And then this is just a RPG. This is just a fanzine that they gave us. It's called Hive Mind, a Mothership fanzine. So I'm really looking forward into looking at this. I'm kind of a collector of RPGs, and I just love looking at mechanics and taking what I can and putting it into my own game. Like if I ever did like a Cyberpunk space game, I'd consider using maybe something out of Mothership because it's got some really cool old school artwork, and I love the kind of OSR feel of this DIY kind of feeling that this game has. And that's pretty much it that I really bought. I mean, oh, wait a second. The most important stuff. I got my Cyberpunk 2020 book. I got it autographed by Mike Pondsmith right there. And then, as I joked in my last video, I got my Cyberpunk Jumpstart kit signed by Mike Pondsmith as well. I got both of these signed at the All Things Cyberpunk seminar that happened on Saturday, 5 o'clock. Before it started, he kind of just got up, walked into the crowd, and was just like, here, I'll sign stuff. And so I wanted to get my 2020 book signed. So I just gave him that to get it signed. And then he was just kind of sitting there, and he'd signed a bunch of things, but there was nobody else signing stuff. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just have him sign my Cyberpunk Jumpstart kit too. So I got them both signed. That was it. I mean, like I said, it was just so crowded. There were a bunch of things I was going to pick up. I wanted to pick up Unmatched and Grindhouse and Horrified and Abomination. There were a bunch of games I wanted to get, but it wasn't my night. Wasn't my day that day. Like I said, it was just too crowded. Like, I tried to find Grindhouse. I just couldn't find it. And that was about it. I mean, and I tried to look for other Cyberpunk stuff, but there really wasn't that much other than obviously what Artel Saurian had on hand. So tomorrow I will be uploading my Gen Con video for people who've never been and think they might want to go, or people who went and they just want to hear my opinion of what I thought about it. It's probably a lot different than what people would think. So make sure you check out my Mike Pondsmith interview that I also did at Gen Con. And then I also did a Artel Saurian news from Gen Con video that you should check out. And then I also just uploaded an unboxing that you should probably check out if you're interested in picking up the Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart kit. So follow me on Twitter at TheDarkFuture2, because whoever has The Dark Future doesn't use it. And go to the website, thedarkfuture.com. And like and subscribe, share the video, and stick around because, like I said, tomorrow I will have my Gen Con impressions video. Have a good one, guys.